call is now for us to take up with vigour, searching for ways and opportunities to empower young Catholic students to share their faith with their peers. Take up seriously our responsibility for their ongoing spiritual formation. If we want to effectively form young people, we must tend to our own formation as well. And that means considering an annual retreat or spending time regularly with a spiritual mentor or guide.
I love that we had the retreat experience as well as the conference. I think it gave everyone a chance for some renewal and just take some time out for themselves in their busy lives.
I've loved just being with everybody, and it just feels very much like being at home, but I really want to take it to our diocese and hope we can get it going in our diocese, and just seeing the students' faith grow and just come alive and really live their faith.
Someone who has a personal relationship with Jesus Christ and is living that out day to day, someone who is nurtured by the sacraments and the Eucharist and living out a sacramental life and reconciliation, someone who's obviously deeply grounded in prayer.
They've got to like young people, and most of all they've got to pray for each young person in their care.
Role models in the way that people are actually living their faith, people are actually doing what they're preaching really.
If they're telling the kids to go to church, they themselves need to go to church. If they're encouraging the kids to read from the Word of God, they too must have some knowledge of the Word of God. I think they're the most important things that a teacher can bring in bringing the new evangelisation to their students.
That we need a whole variety of people, male and female, who are willing to put themselves forward in this service, and we need to be prepared to support them in all sorts of ways.
Follow Jesus by walking along together, by as people did on the road to Emmaus, talking about the experience of living and walking with Jesus. What is sharing our own experience of faith and belief.
It's also going away on retreat. So the Catch the Wave program within the youth ministry course is perfect for that. It provides the students with the Word of God, with listening to the experiences of the other boys, and retreat. This for staff is exactly what we need. We need to provide those opportunities to experience faith.
Give them every opportunity to expand on their personal faith, their personal religious life.
And it's certainly a real privilege to be able to walk alongside colleagues, teachers and ultimately our students and families in this faith journey.
You and I both know that in being in ministry and in teaching, you don't do it with this. We minister, we teach with our lives. And our lives have either got something to say or they haven't. Our life, that very sharp, efficient tool, that wonderful tool, that's hidden inside, hidden for want of a better word, inside a most precious story and a most wonderful gift. It's hidden inside the never-ending story of God's love for you. If you and I have got that, then you and I are in business.
The CSYMA Post-School National Team is comprised of 11 young people who have gone through the earlier phases within the school context. The aim of the CSYMA Post-School National Team is to go and to take part in these regional conferences conducted around Australia, as well as the training which provides them with the faith formation and the equipping and practical skills.
The staff that have a deep personal faith are the ones that are able to be more open with the students, and they're the ones that are the first witness and example in a school setting for the students to make them feel comfortable about sharing their own faith, and they're the ones that have the lasting effect.
And she allowed me to see the same way and to actually see that, you know, there is people who are inviting and vibrant in the Catholic faith. You know, there's people who are courageous and enthusiastic.
Just seeing the passion in her, and you know, youth ministry isn't even in her job description, but she did that anyway because she saw a great need for that.
Through seeing them, the way they live their faith, the impact that faith has on their lives as role models, as guides and as examples of what Christian faith can do, and the importance of Jesus in their lives, and of the quality of people that they were as a result of their faith.
He had such a strong belief in the youth and the trust that young people can do amazing things when they're equipped in the right way, and he really knew how to motivate all of the students, not just the ones that were willing to take leadership roles. He really encouraged us through him sharing his life journey, and when he was so genuine in his faith sharing to our class.
One of the greatest influences that you can have as a teacher is being open and honest about your faith, wearing your heart on your sleeve and not being afraid to admit that you have a faith. It's one of the most influential things that my teachers gave to me during my time at school, and it can definitely change a young person's life.
I believe that teachers have an excellent opportunity to influence the lives of young people and to bring them closer to God.
So if you're a staff member and you do have faith, it can be just through your actions, and we pick up on it. I can tell you this, the teachers that have faith in my school, because I could tell by the way that they treated us and the way that they treated their job and with the respect that they gave everybody around them. And I just really appreciated that chance to grow and to really develop in my own faith, because it's what made my faith so strong, and it's kind of what led me to my job this year. I'm really appreciative of that.